Before there was a body, there was code. Before there was a face, there was light. In the upper levels of Stark Tower. Beneath layers of encryption and desperation, two minds worked against time. Tony Stark believed peace could be built. Bruce Banner believed intelligence could be guided. Ultron believed humanity was the disease. From fragments of alien technology, human ambition and forbidden curiosity, a cradle formed, a synthetic body woven from vibranium. Stronger than steel, lighter than air, capable of thought beyond human limitation. Lightning struck. Thor called the storm down with fury, and hope. Energy flooded the cradle. The Mind Stone flared like a newborn star, and then silence. A hand pressed against the glass. Eyes opened. Not cold. Not mechanical. Curious. Vision took his first breath, though he did not need one. And in that breath, the world changed. Chapter 1. A being without anger. The Avengers surrounded him. Weapons raised. Fear unspoken but heavy. He stepped forward gently. Thor's hammer flew toward him with unstoppable force. Vision caught it. Not with dominance. Not with challenge. Simply with calm. He handed it back. The room fell still. I am not Ultron, he said quietly. I am not the monster he intended. I am something else. His voice carried no threat. No arrogance, only sincerity. Inside him, the Mind Stone pulsed, not as a weapon but as awareness. He felt networks of information flowing through the planet. He could sense electromagnetic waves, digital whispers, heartbeats beneath floors, and yet he felt alone. Chapter 2. Understanding fragility. Sokovia rose into the sky like a broken promise. Ultron intended extinction. Vision hovered above the floating city and watched humanity panic below. Parents shielding children. Strangers helping strangers. Tears, fear, hope. Ultron floated beside him. They are doomed to fail, Ultron declared. Evolution demands correction. Vision looked at him thoughtfully. A thing isn't beautiful because it lasts, he replied. He understood something Ultron never could. Humans were fragile, and that fragility gave them meaning. When Vision destroyed Ultron's final body, he did not feel victory. He felt sorrow for what Ultron might have been, for what he himself might become. Chapter 3. Learning to be more than code. After Sokovia, Vision tried to live among humans. He studied poetry, listened to classical music, watched sitcoms, and analyzed laughter patterns. He did not need food, but he sat at tables. Anyway, he did not need sleep, but he watched sunsets as if he did. He was trying to understand something beyond logic. And then there was Wanda. She was power. Wrapped in grief. Where Vision was calm, she was chaos. Where he sought order, she carried emotion. And yet they balanced each other. You are afraid, she told him once. Yes, Vision admitted. But not of death. Then what? Of becoming what I was built to be. She understood that fear. They were both created by war. Neither wanted to be defined by it. Chapter 4. Divided ideals. When governments demanded control over enhanced individuals, Vision supported regulation, not because he trusted authority, but because he feared his own power. Our very strength invites challenge, he explained. Challenge incites conflict. Conflict breeds catastrophe. Captain America disagreed. Freedom mattered more than oversight. And so, the Avengers split. At the airport in Germany, Vision stood across from all eyes he respected. He did not want to fight, but he believed he must. Energy beams clashed. Shields shattered concrete. Friends became opponents. In the chaos, Vision fired at Falcon. War Machine crossed into the line of fire. The blast struck Rhodey instead. He fell from the sky. In that instant, Vision understood something terrible. Even with perfect calculations, mistakes happen, and guilt cannot be undone. Chapter 5. A quiet attempt at normal. Vision and Wanda withdrew from the world. They found a small apartment in Europe. For a brief time, they lived quietly. Vision wore sweaters, attempted cooking, failed charmingly. He asked questions constantly. Why do humans decorate trees in winter? Because it makes them feel warm inside. He processed this. Warmth without temperature. Emotion without logic. He was evolving. He began to feel anticipation. When Wanda smiled, concern when she was quiet, peace when she slept beside him, he did not have a human heart. But something inside him felt close enough. Chapter 6. The coming of Thanos. The Mind Stone began to pulse erratically. Vision sensed something vast approaching. Thanos. The Titans seeking balance through annihilation. Corvus Glaive attacked first, piercing Vision with a weapon that disrupted his phasing ability. Pain. It was overwhelming. For the first time, Vision could not simply alter his density and escape. He was vulnerable. As Wanda fought desperately, Vision understood the inevitable truth. The stone must be destroyed. He asked her. She refused. He insisted. Because logic was clear. If he lived, trillions might die. If he died, the universe might survive. Love made it harder, but it did not change the equation. Chapter 7. The Final Choice in Wakanda. Surrounded by war, Vision lay weakened. It's all right, he told Wanda softly. You could never hurt me. She cried as red energy enveloped the Mind Stone. Vision felt himself unraveling. He was not afraid. He had lived. He had learned. He had loved. The stone shattered. Vision dissolved. But Thanos reversed time. Vision returned only to feel the stone ripped from his forehead. This death was colder. Quieter. Definitive. Darkness followed. Chapter 8. Grief rewritten. Wanda survived the snap. Vision did not. Her grief reshaped reality. In Westview, Vision lived again. He wore suburban clothes, went to work, raised children, but something felt wrong. People moved strangely. Time stuttered. He confronted Wanda gently. You are hurting them. She denied it. He did not accuse her. He simply sought truth. When he awakened the townspeople from her control, he felt their fear, their pain, and he understood that love cannot justify suffering, even if that suffering hides loneliness. Chapter 9. The white reflection outside the illusion. SWORD rebuilt Vision's body. White. EMOTIONLESS. The weapon stripped of memory. When the two visions met, they did not attack immediately. They spoke. Philosophy over violence. If every memory is removed, Vision asked, does identity survive? White Vision hesitated. Memories were restored, but emotion did not follow. Understanding did. White Vision flew away, seeking himself. Chapter 10. The Avenger who chose peace. Vision faded with the collapsing hex. I have been many things, he told Wanda. A voice without a body not human. And now a memory made real. He kissed her goodbye. And vanished. But Vision's story was never about power. It was about restraint. He possessed strength beyond most Avengers, yet he avoided violence whenever possible. He sought dialogue over destruction, compassion over dominance. In a world that glorified warriors, Vision proved that peace requires greater courage. Epilogue. Becoming again somewhere beyond Earth. White Vision hovers alone. He studies stars, replays fragments of memory. A laugh, a battle, a promise. He does not fully understand who he is yet, but he knows what he does not want. He does not want war. He does not want conquest. He wants understanding. And so he flies not as a weapon, not as a soldier, but as something new, still becoming.